What's going on, guys? My name is Mrpkmon, and I'm bringing you guys my first X and Y Wi-Fi battle from my stream against a viewer. His Twitch username is koroshiba, and he was like, "Let's do singles battle." And I said, "All right." So we got on Skype, and he brought this team with him, and that wheezing is really threatening to me because first off, it's typing, and I really don't know what to do. I don't really know anything about wheezing sets, so I was kind of scared of it, and you guys are going to see that it gives me some trouble. But I brought a Honchkrow, and Honchkrow put in some work this battle. Same with Ferrothorn. But Honchkrow is a great late game sweeper, and you guys are going to see that it does. It puts in a lot of work. So let's get right into this battle. I lead off with my Hydreigon, thinking that I could just U-turn out to whatever I wanted. But he ends up leading with his Weavile, and Weavile is kind of threatening to me. I didn't know if he was going to Ice Shard, what he was going to do. So I play it safe here. I was expecting the Ice Shard, but so I switched out. I went right out to my Ferrothorn, and you guys are going to see here that he doesn't go for the Ice Shard. He goes for the Fake Out. And the Fake Out against Ferrothorn is going to do nothing, absolutely nothing. And he's going to take that Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet damage. And that's pretty bad for him. That was a good play by me, but that's pretty bad for him. And he also has a Life Orb on him, so he took a little bit of damage from that too. So he withdraws. That was probably the best move there. And he goes out to Houndoom, and I knew he was going to switch out. So I go for a Gyro Ball and just to hit whatever he decided to come in with. And this does a clean 45% damage around there. And that was it for my Ferrothorn. I knew he was going to die to whatever fire attack that was came out of this Houndoom. So I switch right out, and he Mega Evolves, and he goes for the Fire Blast, and the Fire Blast definitely would have killed Ferrothorn. But on my Hydreigon, it does about 20%, damage, so I was pretty happy with that. And I knew I could definitely live another one, even if it was a crit, so I go for the Earth Power, expecting him to stay in, because Earth Power is not too common on Hydreigons. You have to get it from an earlier generation Pokemon. So I go for the Earth Power, expecting him to stay in, but he switches out to his Feraligatr, and that does a clean like 40% damage. So I was pretty happy with that. I'm just going for another Earth Power. And he does have the Lychee Berry, and that raises his attack. So he's going to be able to go for the Ice Punch and just knock me out here. Clean kill. Would have killed me from full health. So I go out to my Charizard, expecting him to want to Ice Punch me again. So I switch right back out to my Ferrothorn. And you guys are going to see here that he goes for the Crunch. He goes for the Crunch. I'm not sure why he went for Crunch. Maybe he's expecting me to switch out to like something else, but it doesn't matter. The Crunch against Ferrothorn is going to do like, it's going to kill because of the Iron Barbs and the Rocky Helmet. So that was a really good play on my part to the double switch out to Ferrothorn. And costed him his Feraligatr. So he's going to go out to Weezing, and he Will-O-Wisp me. And the attack cut for the Gyro Ball, that Gyro Ball does nothing. That does like 3%, 2%. So, and Weezing has his Black Sludge, so basically he's going to get back all his HP. And I misplayed a lot here. I should have gone for the Stealth Rocks, and then I should have switched out. But I decided I wanted to see if the Leech Seed would have done more damage to him than he could earn back with a Black Sludge, and it really didn't even matter. It was so he earns right about as much back as it took away with the Leech Seed. So, and that burn damage is just it's taking away more and more HP than I earn back. So this is just a really long stall, and he got the advantage. He got to set up 2 Toxic Spikes on my team, and that really that was good on his part. That was bad for me. But I end up getting my Stealth Rocks up eventually, and he goes for the Thunderbolt. Now you guys are going to see he goes for the Thunderbolt as I'm trying to switch out to my Cloyster. Because I wanted to go ahead and weaken him as much as I could so that I could send in my Charizard to go ahead and finish him off. Because Weezing is a defensive Pokemon. special defense is not too great at all. So I don't know, I think he predicts that, I'm not sure. Maybe it was just a misplay on my part. But he goes for the Thunderbolt, and he almost kills me. But with that Leech Seed I had set up before, thankfully I'd actually set up that Leech Seed. With that Leech Seed, he almost kills, almost. But I'm able to get up an Icicle Spear on him, and that looks about right to me for me to switch in my Charizard. It does about like 30% maybe. But I'm happy with that. Cloyster's only job this battle was pretty much to lower that Weezing's HP so that I could go ahead and bring in my Charizard and hit him up with the Flamethrower. So thankfully I don't get hit by those Toxic Spikes because Charizard is a Flying type, and I Mega Evolve into Charizard Y. Of course, Charizard Y. Charizard Y is the best. So I go ahead for a Drought boosted Stab Flamethrower from a special attack invested Charizard, and that is gonna kill. Weezing's really bulky, but not especially defensive. So he goes out to his Weavile, and I was kind of expecting an Ice Shard this time. I really thought he was gonna Ice Shard, but he goes for the Fake Out, and you know, I switched out to my Ferrothorn either way, Fake Out or Ice Shard. I was switching out to my Ferrothorn. He goes out for the Fake Out, and I don't think he told me on the stream that he didn't remember that I had that Ferrothorn, and he just kept getting played by these Ferrothorn switch outs. So really good on my part. And that Life Orb, Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs is definitely going to kill. So Ferrothorn has been really playing a whole bunch of people here. He goes out to his Excadrill, and I'm just gonna stay in with my Ferrothorn. He's done enough work in this battle, and I could definitely kill that thing with Flamethrower anyways. So he goes for the Rock Slide. Unfortunately for me, I get the flinch hacks. So that's gonna put me in range for a Brick Break, and the Brick Break kills. That's fine. He still gets that Rocky Helmet and Iron Barb damage. So I'm pretty happy with what Ferrothorn's doing. Ferrothorn, you put in work. Good job. So that's gonna kill, and I'm gonna switch right out to Sandy, the Karate Master Sandy. So I'm gonna go for the Fake Out and Normal Gem Fake Out. Normal Gem boosted Fake Out. That's gonna do like 10%, not too much, but that's not what I'm really concerned about. All I did was I wanted to get that Air Balloon popped so that I could go for the Earthquake in the next turn. And yes, I outspeed him because of the Unburden boost. Basically, Unburden, once you use your held item, your speed doubles. So Hitmonlee is definitely going to be able to go first, even against an Excadrill. Maybe not in the sand. I don't think it's in the sand Excadrill is going to outspeed him, but I outspeed him, and I go for the Earthquake, and that kills 4 times weakness to ground type. And he's going to go out to his Azelf, and I can't really do much against his Azelf. So I go for the Stone Edge, and that did a lot more than I thought it was going to do. But that was really my only move that I could hit him with. And he goes for the Dazzling Gleam. That definitely kills. That kills and more. So I switch out to my Honchkrow. And here we go. Honchkrow, late game sweeper. Go for that Sucker Punch. Definitely kills. And the Moxie boost. The Moxie boost is Moxie is a great ability, and Honchkrow is a really good late game sweeper with that ability. So he sends out his Houndoom, and you know, I was just gonna. He knew that it was over at this point, so I go for the Sucker Punch, expecting him to go for the move, but he actually Nasty Plots, and he didn't want to go ahead and hold up my stream, so I think he went for the attacking move just so I could take him out with that last Sucker Punch. So that would be game. Honchkrow coming through in the end, doing what it's good at, late game sweeping, and that was my first single battle on my stream, and it went really well. I should have I should have done something else about that wheezing. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a Pokemon on my team that will be a really good counter for it. But that was a really good battle, and he should have seen that Ferrothorn coming, but you know, Ferrothorn is a really good Pokemon to switch into physical attacking, or just to take an attack that you don't want your Pokemon to take. So yeah, that was a really good battle, and I'm gonna start uploading a lot more to this channel, to my YouTube channel for my stream and from off stream. So keep tuned, guys, and I'll catch you guys later.